Keep in mind, these are the very same people who came to a land and enslaved a race of people, right? And brutalized and sexualized and abused a race of people known as the Native Americans, and also enslaved and brutalized and sexualized and abused so-called blacks and the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans and the El Salvadorians and the Cubans. These are the very same people who committed acts of genocide on the people and unalived them and exterminated them and executed them by the millions and the billions, but will tell you that Hitler was a terrible person. These are the kind of people we're dealing with here. Just keep that in mind. If you could just think deep down inside your heart, the kind of people you're talking to, they will tell you how terrible Hitler is. To this day, right? To this day in 2025, there are people born in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and probably now, who know for sure Hitler, Adolf Hitler, was the most horrible person in history because of what he did to the so-called Jewish man, or to the Jewish man, to the so-called Jew, right? You'll know how terrible he is because of the gas chambers he set up. You understand? And the concentration camps he set up and unalived the Jewish people by the thousands. Not the millions, but by the thousands. They'll say millions, though. But it was really just by the thousands. They will teach you this in every generation of how terrible this man is. But we'll have a genocidal maniac carved on Mount Rushmore and say that this man is to be honored. Andrew Jackson was a genocidal maniac. George Washington, Andrew Jackson, your John Adams. These people were homicidal, genocidal maniacs when compared to the so-called Native Americans. Just keep that in mind. These are the kind of people you're talking to. These are the kind of people you're dealing with. Like, this is the ugly history of Christianity right here.